Big Mass Burger, Big Mass Eats is here at this place behind me. Pow Men Hot Pot. This is a hot pot place. This is a buffet. This is one of them places where you pick your items and you give it to the chef. The chef takes something ordinary and turns it into something extraordinary. So I can't wait to get into this. I'm gonna let you know whether this place is legit, certified, verified, and approved. Big Mass Eats and Big Mass Burger reviewed. Pow Men Hot Pot, Allgate. I'll be pinning the address in the caption below. Let's go. This is the buffet section. This is all the fresh meats right here. They got fresh meats, fresh veggies right here. A lot of fresh meat going on over there. A lot of fresh veggies. You grab a bowl from here, one bowl. You fill it up with whatever you want from here. So they got fresh meats here. And then if you come over to this side, they have this is like the assorted meat. This is like trotters and chicken feet and tripe, and you even got brain as well, but I don't think I'm going to be having that. And then over to here, you got the different levels of spice. Obviously, mild, medium, Sichuan, extra hot, mushroom broth, and yeah, you just fill up your bowl over here with everything you need from here, and you just give it to the chef over here, and then the chef will take something ordinary and then turn it into extraordinary. What I've managed to get from here: the duck, the beef, the lamb, the venison. I've got various different mushrooms here, and I've also got some of these rice noodles as well, and a little bit of these vegetables. And I'm gonna get another dish with some seafood. So I've basically just got some beef, some lamb, and I've also got some of the trotters and some chicken foot here as well, and some duck items as well. So this is like assorted meat right here, and this is the exterior meat right there, and I got a little bit of both. This is a mixture of beef, venison. There's a whole load of different types of meats in here. Drink to wash it down with orange Fanta, and plus the condiment section and the garnish section is there. If I feel like I might need to add a little bit or something into there, then I'll do so. So I'm gonna just go in straight away with the broth itself. Oh yeah, I chose spicy, and it is spicy. So far, I don't think there's really anything that's needed. Oh yeah, that is spicy. We've also got some of the chicken foot. So for those of you out there, if you're not accustomed or acquired to chicken foot, this is very common in most African, Asian, and Caribbean cultures. So chicken foot right here. Oh, it's very hot. Yeah. All right, let's go. For those of you who don't know that, like chicken foot, cow foot, goat foot is very gelatinous. It releases like this really gelatinous type of flavor. It's kind of almost like jelly, like that. It's more spicy than anything. I'm gonna add a bit of garnish to it. As this dish is quite spicy, I've managed to put the condiments in here. I've got some crushed garlic puree, a little bit of sugar, sesame sauce, hoisin sauce, and soybean sauce. So add a little bit of sweetness to it and a little bit of saltiness. So I'm just gonna dump this all in here like this. If you can't get it out, then just use the broth to wash it out. I know that some of the condiments that I've chosen are like sweet flavor. So, and that sweet, salty, spicy, and savory is right up my alley. So I'm not leaving nothing behind. The condiments that I've chosen to put in here, very sweet type of flavoring. Give this a mix around. After adding them condiments, hopefully something nice. All right, yeah, that's nice. This is kind of like calm down the heat a little bit. There's so many different types of variations of meat that I got in here. I've kind of lost count of what I got. A lot of gelatinous pieces. If you're coming here for the first time and you don't really know what to do, I would say, yeah, you need to add flavor in here. So, yeah, a lot of meat. There's so much meat that's mixed up in here. Venison, some duck. The condiments and the sauces, they are needed and they are mandatory, or else you're not going to like it. So again, this has got a mixture of beef, venison, and lamb in here. Internal meat and exterior meat. But the meat is soft, juicy, succulent, tender, and moist. It was definitely falling off the bone. Lamb neck, a lot of gelatinous type of pieces of meat in here. It's cooked to perfection. It's falling off the bone. The trotters here, they're soft, they're juicy, succulent, tender, moist, falling off the bone. Yeah, it's very hard to get to this type of consistency. A lot of flavor. The assorted meats, they're cooked to perfection. But again, this type of broth, you need to add a little bit of flavor to it. So it's a good job they have the condiments and the fresh seasonings and fresh flavorings, and condiments and sauces right there. I chose many different variations of meat, so it's hard for me to differentiate which one is which one now. Cleanse the palate with the orange Fanta. Time to get to the seafood. A second bowl right here with no noodles, pure seafood. Fish balls, fish in here itself, crab sticks, prawn sticks. Let me just try the broth by itself. Okay, broth needs flavor. Fresh garnish on top, coriander and spring onions. I got some oyster sauce in here. I got some sesame sauce in here, and some crushed garlic. And I also put some sugar in here. So this broth is already a little bit spicy. So I'm gonna sweeten it up a little bit by dumping all of this in here right now. With the remainder, I just use some of the hot broth to get it all out. This broth needed a bit of flavor, and I specifically never got no noodles because I've already had enough noodles from the meat that I had in the last one. So the boss man said that these were prawn sticks. I've never had them. I've only had like crab sticks. Let's go. Not bad. Seafood type of flavor in here from the fish and the crabs and the prawns. Fish balls. I'm not gonna lie. These crab sticks or prawn sticks, they got this kind of flavor you get from the crab sticks from the supermarket. Some more seafood. There's so much mixture in here. It's hard to kind of differentiate what's what. It's nice. Definitely a whole filler, but I wouldn't say it's outstanding. Blow the socks off the jocks. Mid at best. I don't know. Not too sure about the layering that they've got on these crab sticks or prawn sticks, but the layering is falling off. But you know, crab sticks, prawn sticks. I grew up on these things, buying them from the supermarket. The ones I'm talking about come in the plastic wrapping. Not bad. Cleanse the palate with the Coca-Cola. This experience here at Powerman Hot Pot in between Aldgate East and Aldgate Station. I'm going to be pinning the address in the caption below, right down here. This is Hot Pots. I would say at best, if you're going through some sort of like a flu or cough or a cold, this will clean you right up. But I can't really say that it's hitting on big numbers or anything like that. Um, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. That's a Big Mass Burger review. Powerman Hot Pot in between Aldgate East and Aldgate Station. This is not far from Petticoat Lane Market. I will be pinning the address in the caption below. That's a 6 out of 10. That's a Big Mass Eats Big Mass Burger review. Powerman Hot Pot. Thank you very much.